Imagine waking up one morning. Walk with me. You wake up one morning, you realize that there's no radio, no television, no social media, no WhatsApp broadcast messages, nothing, just silence. The question now is, how are you even going to understand what's going on? How do you know what's happening around the world? How do you even put together the reason why you're experiencing that in the first place? You see, that right there is the reason why mass communication exists. Now, if you're a mass communication student or you're thinking of studying it, there's something I've noticed over the years. Most people are studying mass communication, but they don't really understand it. So in this video, I am going to be breaking down what mass communication really is, why it exists, how it affects our everyday life more than you think. And by the end of this video, you're not just going to be able to define mass communication or understand what mass communication is. You're going to see mass communication everywhere. Let me take you back to your first class. The lecturer walks into the class, writes on the board, mass communication, and he's trying to define it, and he says, mass communication is the process of transmitting information to a large audience or a heterogeneous audience, like lecturers used to call it, through media channels. And everyone writes it down. But there's you. You're right there, you're sitting down, you're asking, okay, what does this really mean? Well, I'm going to simplify that your lecturer's definition. You see, mass communication is just one person sending a message to many people at the same time. It's as simple as that. For example, a radio presenter talking to thousands of listeners, a news anchor reaching millions of people on TV, and a TikTok video reaching hundreds of thousands of people overnight. That is mass communication. Now, the simple formula is the sender, the message they are sending, the channel they are sending it through, and the audience receiving it. Let me say it again. The sender, the message they are sending, the channel they are sending the message through, and the audience, right? Take for instance, now I am the sender. The message is the content of this video. The channel is YouTube, and the audience is you. I think that's about the simplest way to break down mass communication to you, right? So we're going to have to move to why mass communication is very powerful. Now, here's where it gets very interesting. Do you know that over 5 billion people use the internet globally? And the average person spends at least 6 to 7 hours on the internet every other day. What that means is that people are constantly being influenced. You see, mass communication doesn't just influence people. It shapes opinion, it controls narratives, it builds celebrities, it influences elections, and it shapes culture. Think about it. Before the social media, it was radio and TV that influenced opinions and controlled information. But now, one tweet can start a global conversation. Now, that's the power of mass communication. There are 4 main types of mass communication that you should be aware of. The first one is the print media. We're looking at the newspaper, the magazines. Gen Z will talk, say that's old school, right? So yeah, but there's the print media, there's the broadcast media, the radio, the TV. That is where I come from. And the third one is the digital media. That's where you are now. I mean, social media, YouTube, name it. And then number 4 is outdoor media. We're talking about billboards, we're talking about banners. Yes, the adverts that you saw this morning on your way to work on the billboard, that's mass communication. So you see, beyond just the talking and being on radio and being on TV, there's more to mass communication. Mass communication is more about understanding how information moves and how people respond to it. And let me tell you the reason why you should care. You should care because whether you like it or not, you are already a communicator. You're already communicating. The way you speak, the way you post online, the way you express your ideas, that is communication. But if you now want to add icing to the cake, that's where mass communication comes in. Mass communication now teaches you how to influence people, how to speak with clarity, how to build audience, and most importantly, how to turn your voice into value. Let me paint a practical scenario for any mass communication students watching, so you can also take this seriously. There are two students of mass communication. Student A knows all the definitions and knows all the theories. And there's student B. Student B understands how to communicate clearly. Student B understands how to use media platforms. Student B understands how to connect with people faster. Who do you think will get opportunities in the media world faster? Student B, of course. And that's because in the real world, people do not reward definitions. What people reward is communication. So in conclusion, just to wrap this up, you've been able to understand that mass communication is the art and the science of sending message to a large audience, a scattered audience, through media channels. But beyond that, you also understood that mass communication is influence, is connection, and is power. Alright, if you have watched this video up until this point and you're interested in learning about broadcasting, or even how to get yourself a radio job, how to get an internship in a radio station, I have put together a course that would help you achieve that without even knowing anybody in the industry. Alright, I'm going to be putting the link in this video description. If you like videos like this, videos about media and communication, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your notification so that any other time I post content like this, it would get to you. Also, do well to like and comment your thoughts or share your ideas in the comment section. I'm going to see you in my next video.